Good morning, class. Welcome back. So again we are here discussing this very important topic. Lines and angles is very, once you clear this concepts here, geometry will become easier and easier only. So very nicely you observe these videos, attend the online classes that is given by the school. Okay, so when you will learn, when you will have a full control on these topics, geometry will become easiest. I'm not saying easier, it will become the easiest only, and for that we are discussing it through these videos. So today we are going to discuss, what we are going to discuss today is, we are going to discuss about a transversal, we are going to discuss about parallel lines and their internal angles, and one by one these angles also. Okay, so today this is our topic of discussion, so we should just focus there. Okay, so first of all we'll discuss what is a parallel line. Here in this figure, this is the parallel line, this is called the parallel line, or in our videos there, in these slides we have seen what are called the parallel lines, that also we have seen that. So see one time the parallel lines, here it is given that. See in this figure here, this one is the parallel line, this part here, this is called parallel line. Okay, and the distance, parallel means the distance should be same at each point. So here also the distance is same at each point, so this is called your parallel line. Now we'll discuss about that angles here. In this, what are those angles? See that we are going to discuss that also. First of all we'll discuss about a transversal. What is called a transversal? See here what is called a transversal, it is clearly written here. See, a transversal means a line cutting across another line create 8 angles. See, 1 2 3 A B, this is B C D F K G J L, these all are these angles. Okay, so this OH is cutting, this OH is cutting these two lines here, this and this. So this is becoming the transversal layer. And what type of angles are formed? So first of all corresponding angles are formed, then alternate interior angles are formed, then alternate exterior angles are formed, and then supplementary angles are formed. What are those angles? We'll see in our next slide only. Here is one brief introduction about this all. See, alternate interior angles, these red shaded parts are called alternate interior angles, and they are always equal, always equal. Same side interior angles, this is called co-interior angles, this is also called co-interior, means co means consecutive, co-interior angles. See these two here, this and these are called co-interior angles, and they are always supplementary, that means they are is equal to 180 degree. Am I right? Yes. So you are knowing what is supplementary, no need to discuss here. Then there is alternate exterior angles. See, these blue angles are called alternate exterior angles, they are exterior, they are not inside it. See, interior means it was inside, exterior means it is outside, so these are also equal only. Then we have same side exterior angles, so they are also equal here. So they are, see, this is this and this will become 180 degree. And finally the most important is corresponding angles. So this is called corresponding angles here. See, these and these angles are called corresponding angles. The condition is that these lines should be parallel. This is the one condition, this line should be parallel, and this is called transversal. In every figure this is called transversal. So angles are formed along this transversal only. Okay, so now see this in detail here. In this figure, the corresponding angles are given. See, angle 1 is equal to angle 5, this is corresponding angles. Angle 2 is equal to angle 6, this is the corresponding angles. Then we have angle 3 is equal to angle 7, corresponding angles, and they are always equal in pair also. It is written there, they are always equal in pair. They comes in pair and they are equal also. This is called corresponding angles. Okay, so we are going to discuss today some questions based on this. So through this video, through these slides, I have explained what is parallel lines and what are the angles there. You can just see one more time. In the last we'll revise, and now we'll discuss this through the video, one video that I have made. So see that, watch that video very nicely, very carefully there. So here is that video. Here I am writing one question that is based on corresponding angles. That is based on the corresponding angles. They are saying that if the bisector of the pair of a corresponding angles, let me finish that question, formed by a transversal. Transversal is very important. In every parallel line, transversal is always there. So what the question is saying, just see this. If the bisectors of a pair of, let me write that question. So what they are saying that if the bisectors of the pair of corresponding angles formed by a transversal in two given lines are parallel, prove that the given lines are parallel. So they are saying that basically, if the bisectors of the pair of corresponding angles here, so from these informations I will draw one figure here. So what is that figure? Let's see this. Two lines will be there, those are parallel. See, these two lines are parallel. This is the transversal. This is XY is the transversal. This AB is that lines, AB parallel to CD. OP is the, and that XOB, OP is that bisector here, and QR is also the bisector. Okay, now what we will do, just see this in this video here. So first of all, you should know the rule of solving this question. First you write given. What is given in this question here? Okay, we have to write that first here. So let us start this now. Here AB is parallel to CD and OP is bisecting that angle XOB. Okay, so these angles will be equal. Angle 1 will be equal to angle 2. Okay, very good. And then QR will bisect angle, here is there OQD, yes, OQD. So angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Okay, these are the bisectors. We have to prove that angle XOB is equal to angle OQD. We have to prove here AB parallel to CD. It will be possible. It is the possible when the corresponding angles are equal. So angle XOB is equal to angle OQD. Understood? So this is what we have to prove here. So let us start. And why they are equal than line in parallel? Because these are the corresponding angles. So always remember, if lines are parallel, corresponding angles are equal. If corresponding angles are equal, lines are parallel. This is true for every situation, in any shape. In any shape I am saying, because lots of chapters we have to discuss in geometry. We have just started only. Lots of things to still come there. So now we start our solution here. So what was given? Angle 1 is equal to angle 2 is given, and angle 3 is equal to angle 4 is given. And then angle 1 is also equal to angle 3. It is given in the question that are equal there. So angle 1 is equal to angle 3. So if I double it, so 2 times of angle 1 is equal to 2 times of angle, that is also correct. 2 times of angle 1 means angle 1 plus angle 2, that is angle XOB. That is angle XO and OQD. That should be here. XOB is equal to angle OQD. Hence, it is proved AB parallel to CD. This is what we had to prove, and how nicely and how easily we proved that also. XOB is equal to angle OQD, and this is our corresponding angles. This is our corresponding angles. So that's why lines are parallel. That's why AB parallel to CD. So see what we did here. We first part, it was given angle 1 is equal to angle 2, angle 3 is equal to angle, then also it is given that angle 1 is equal to angle 3. It is also given, so I will use that property also in the question. Then what I did, I just multiplied it 2 times. 2 times angle 1, angle 2 will become angle XOB, and 2 times angle 3 and angle 4 will become OQD. Why? Because 3 is equal to 4 here. So this is how AB is parallel to CD. Now some more questions we'll discuss here. Okay, so see, this is the question. In the given figure, AB figure will be shown to you. In the given figure, AB parallel to CD and angle AOC is equal to x degree. If angle AO is equal to 104 degree, angle OCD is equal to 116 degree, find x. Then what is the figure? Here is the figure. This is AB, CD, and that is over here. In between that A and C, that is x. Okay, we have to find that x only. But given that AB is parallel to CD, it is given there. So one thing I can do here, if AB parallel to CD, so I can draw one line through O. Okay, so first of all, I can draw one line parallel, that will be parallel also to AB, parallel to CD. One line will be drawn through O parallel to AB and CD both. Okay, so I am just drawing that line. Here it has been drawn. This is constructions, that's why I have done this with the dotted lines here. Construction should be represented by only and one dotted lines. Okay, so now x has been divided in 2 parts, angle 1 and angle 2. So angle x is now angle 1 plus angle 2. Okay, now what? Simply we are now going to use the properties of parallel lines. So what were those properties? One more property I would like to show you here. What property we are going to use in this question? See this, we are mainly going to use this property, this one. We are going to use our consecutive interior angles property. In that, what will happen? Inside angle, that is angle 4 and angle 6 sums will be equal to 180 degree, and angle 3 plus angle 5 sums will be 180 degree. This property we are going to use in our this questions, consecutive interior angles property, and this I have already explained when I was explaining the figures, when I was explaining the slides there. If you remember, then see, this was the slide where I was explaining you. That was the slide here. See, this was the slide here. I was explaining same side interior angles. These two are always supplementary. So here we are going to use that property only. I have drawn one line. Now see, the line which has been drawn through O, angle 1 and angle 2 are found there. So angle 1 and angle 104, that will become co-interior angles. Okay, so we can say that, I am writing that also, and consecutive interior angles means co-interior angles. We can say here that angle 1 and angle 104 degree, both will be equal to 180. So angle 1 will be equal to 76 degree. Angle 1 I have found. Okay, now I know you all are knowing what we are going to do now. Similarly, for downside, angle 2 plus 116 degree is equal to 180. That means angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 116 degree. So that is 64 degree. Now what? Angle x is, see here, angle x is equal to 1 by 2. So I will write angle x is equal to 1 plus 2, that is equal to 76 degree plus 64 degree. So that will be equal to 140 degree. Okay, so understood what we did. We applied here. In the previous questions we had used corresponding angle. Here we are using co-interior angles. Their corresponding angles are equal. Here the co-interior is equal to 180 degree. So that property is very beneficial for us, and we have solved this question. Only one thing we did, we just did one construction here, and then this question just got solved. I hope now you understood these two concepts here. One by one we'll discuss more and more concepts. Okay, in the next class we'll discuss something new concept there. Until then, all of you take care, and thank you class. Thank you very much for observing me. Observe this video very nicely, and this is very useful also. Take care everyone.